Good afternoon, reading class. Today is Wednesday, April 22nd, 2020. Today we have some new vocabulary words. These words are from your story Number the Stars, as all of our vocabulary words are. However, these words will not, I repeat, they will not be on this week's quiz. This week's quiz will be all the words that you received last week during spring break. This week's quiz coming up are these words right here. Contempt, sneering, civilized, impassive, occupation, sabotage, solemn, torment, naive, belligerently, and exasperated. You should have vocabulary words written out on cards or in a journal for all of these words. These will be the words on your first quiz. Today we will begin learning the words for our quiz for next week because we're continuing to read our book Number the Stars. So the first word we have here is, I can't see that well. What should I do? Talk to the computer and tell me from yesterday what I should do. Yes, I heard you say I should go up to the Zoom, click on Zoom, and then go to 200%. Thank you so much for that reminder. Now I can see it super clearly. First word, my turn. Suspicious, your turn. Suspicious means feeling that something is wrong without any proof. It's like a gut feeling or an intuition that something's fishy, something is off, something is not right. Other forms of the word are suspiciously, suspicion, and suspect. If you suspect someone, it means that you feel suspicious. It means that you have suspicion, and it means that you're thinking about them suspiciously. Those are the different ways that we can use the word based on the part of speech, the adjective, the noun, or the verb. Example, our dog is suspicious of strangers and doesn't let anyone he doesn't know come near him. Another example, the young woman had some suspicion that something wasn't right when she met the student walking alone from the bathroom. Maybe they need my help for something, she thought to herself. Suspicion. Next word, my turn. Imprint, your turn. To imprint is a verb. To imprint means to create a mark by pressing against a surface. So for example, when you have your quizzes, your teachers will make an imprint on quizzes that get 100% or sometimes a grade that's close to 100%. Imprint also means to create a memory through an important experience. So it's a metaphorical imprint in your memory based on something that happened in your life that you remember really well. It made an imprint. An imprint can also be used as a noun, or imprinted is how something may feel, and that is the adjective form. Example, though she died years before, my grandmother's advice was still imprinted on my mind. Imprinted. Another example, when you walk on sand, your foot leaves an imprint in the sand. Imprint. For today's assignment, you will be completing these questions or finishing the sentence based on the meaning of the words. First one says, complete this sentence. I started to feel suspicious that my little sister was up to something when, and then think of something that a little sister could do that would make you feel suspicious. Remember, when you're typing in your answer, if you see that little squiggly red line, that means that something was spelled incorrectly. I see these squiggly lines here. So I'm going to click on the right hand side of the mouse pad and then click on the word to spell it correctly. those were just examples so that you could see the squiggly line. Go back and edit everything at least 3 times. There should be no misspelled words because the squiggly lines let you know if it's misspelled. What the squiggly lines sometimes do not do is catch punctuation mistakes, such as periods, commas, question marks, exclamation points. Make sure you're also editing for punctuation and capitalization when you go back and edit. If you have any questions, meet me in office hours as always between 12 and 3 o'clock. Some of you may already have a set scheduled time when you will meet me during office hours. Come during that time. Or you may come at any time during office hours if you have a quick question that you need answered right away so that you can get your work done that day. I'll take a brief amount of time to answer your question. It will not be an interruption. Just go ahead and enter in. I'll let you to come into the office hours, even if it's not during your scheduled block of time, and I'll answer any question you have. And if that fails, then always text me. Make sure to wash your hands, get rest, and I will see you in office hours. Peace.